I'm live.
They can hear you.
You can hear me or what? What's good, guys? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, I know a lot of you that follow me on Instagram. By the way, get a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to give you guys a lot of value in this video. If you have been looking to start a side hustle or you want to learn how to trade Forex, I'm going to break down everything that you need within this masterclass. And I'm going to be going live every day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. PST. So it's going to be a 5-day class. So day one is going to be some like basic information, how to actually start trading, the platform that you need, everything like that. So take some notes. If you guys could put in the chat, I'm going to go do something real quick. 1 minute. Put in the chat where you guys are from. Get your pen and paper ready. And by the time I'm back, we are going to get down to business. So in 1 minute, guys, we're going to start. Get your pen and paper and let's get down. Let's get ready to start. Okay, guys. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing 5 days of these classes. So today is just the first day. We're going to go in and go over everything that you need in order to actually start trading Forex. So like I said, have a pen and piece of paper ready. I kind of want to introduce myself first. So let me make it bigger. So my name is Colmo Steph. If you guys do not know me, I am from California, Southern California. I currently live in beautiful San Diego, and I heard about this Forex thing 9 years ago. I was at this point in my life where I was an alcoholic at 17 years old, guys. I was an alcoholic. I was hanging out with the wrong people, constantly partying, had no real direction on where I wanted to go with my life, and I just felt very lost. I did have a mom when I was younger in my life, but my parents got divorced and she left the family. She basically ran off to New York, kept living her negative lifestyle, kept partying and drinking and doing drugs, and my dad was the sole provider, the one who raised me. So as a child, I guess that the whole divorce and my mom not being present in my life had an effect on my life in some type of way. But I was the ideal problem child. I was getting in a ton of trouble, didn't really care what the consequences were. Like, I wanted to do what was fun in the moment. And it came to this point where it's like my breaking point where I hit rock bottom. And I'm so blessed that God has given me the opportunity to experience this at a very young age, because when I was 17 years old, that's when like the script flipped for me. When I was 17 though, that's when I was in high school as a junior. I got caught for having alcohol at school. I got expelled. Then after that, I got caught for having alcohol at the beach. I got a citation, had to be picked up by a parent or guardian. Then I got caught for shoplifting. And it was when I got caught for shoplifting, that was like when I kind of started to understand that all the actions that I was, or all the things I was doing in my life were really starting to affect my future and where I was going to be in the following years. And my brother, when he picked me up from getting caught for shoplifting, like, guys, I was trying to steal shoes. I didn't have any money to buy shoes. My dad wasn't buying me shoes. And I was like, I want some fresh kicks. That was the way that I would get new clothes. Is I would literally go to stores like JCPenney's, Macy's. I'd walk in there with the big baggy sweater, big baggy pants, and I'd go in the dressing room. I'd rip off the sensor and I'd put the clothes on. And then the clothes that I was wearing when I came into the store, I'd put them over. And I would always get away with stealing stuff. But when I stole these shoes, I ended up getting caught. And on the way home, long story short, my brother had to pick me up. And on the way home, he told me this one sentence that like hit me and made me finally realize, okay, I need to start changing my ways. And he said, Colt, you need to understand that your actions aren't just affecting your life and where you're going to be, but you're slowly but surely killing our father. And I realized that every single thing that I was doing that I thought was fun and cool in the moment, it was affecting the man that raised me, the one that I had the most respect for, my own dad. And my dad at the time, he didn't want to deal with me at all. He was about to kick me out of the house. He didn't even want to talk to me. I would steal from my dad. Like, guys, my dad would go in the shower and he would leave a money clip. And I'd go into his pants where his money clip was and steal $20, $40 from him while he was showering just so I could get high with my friends. And it like sucks, but I remember going home that night after my brother had told me that sentence and he dropped me off at the house. And I remember going into my dad's room. I knock on the door and my dad says, come in. And I remember my dad was already standing up and I walk in the room and I grab my dad and I hug him. And I just hold him and I started crying, like bawling my eyes out because I finally understood that I was causing so much pain into my dad's life. And I remember telling him this one sentence. I was like, Dad, I am never going to be this man anymore. I'm going to change for you. I promise you that I'm going to change. So I went through this phase of looking for work, trying to find a job at a lot of places. I couldn't find a job really anywhere because I was smoking weed at the time and I wasn't going to be able to pass the drug test. I almost had a job at the grocery store Ralph's where I was going to be a courtesy clerk bagging my parents' groceries, but I failed the drug test, didn't get the job. So I got so desperate to find work, guys, that I put an ad on Craigslist and I titled the ad, I Need a Job ASAP. And I got a call from this guy named Marvin Jones who introduced me to multi-level marketing. And eventually I got involved in Forex to a multi-level marketing company like IML. And it took off. At 19 years old, I hit a six-figure income, started making $10,000 a month as a 19-year-old fucking kid. And it was crazy. I started living a crazy life. But the thing that got me to where I am today is I made the change, but I didn't make a change within looking for work. Like I wanted to find work, but I fully understood that for things to change in my life, I had to change who I was as Colt. I had to change my mindset, the way that I thought on an everyday basis, the people that I surrounded myself with, the habits that I had. I started to do self-development. You guys can see the books behind me. Like I'm really big into reading, and I believe that self-development is probably what saved me. Learning from other successful people that had the life that I desire. So I just want to be transparent with you guys, give you this information I have learned over the past couple of years. And hopefully some of you will get value from it and you'll be like, do you know what? This guy Cole really provided value. So let's get down to business, guys. So this is day one of the Forex Masterclass that I have created. I'm going to do a 5-day masterclass, and every week I'm going to start over. So today's day one, tomorrow will be day two, Wednesday will be day three, Thursday will be day four, Friday will be day 5. And it's going to be at the same time every single night, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys put it in your calendars. These calls are probably going to be like 30 minutes in total. So I'm not going to share my story on the next call. We're just going to get straight into it. So welcome, guys. I just want to say thank you for showing up, giving me your time of day, and let's get down to business. So the Forex Basics 101. What is Forex? And some of you are probably saying to yourself, Colt, I don't have anything for my X. It is not that. Forex is short for foreign exchange. It's the buying and selling of different currencies like euro, the US dollar, the Great British pound. So as you go to a different country, let's say that you live in the US and you go to London, you have to exchange the US dollar for the Great British pound. The currencies, the price of them are constantly fluctuating up and down. So as they're going up and down, we're able to capitalize off these moves. So a lot of you are probably wondering, where do you trade Forex? This is where you guys want to start taking notes, whether you're on your phone or you have a pen and piece of paper. This is where you're going to actually be able to get the actionable steps to start trading. So where do we trade Forex? Forex is traded off your phone or a laptop using a platform called MetaTrader 4. So MetaTrader 4 is an app on our phone that you will download, and that's where you're actually going to trade. So let me show you guys a picture real quick what MetaTrader 4 looks like. It will show you the charts on it. It will show you any active trades that you are in. It will show you all the pairs that you can trade. So you guys can see on my screen, I'm trading AUD USD right now and GBP JPY. Me and my students are in this trade right here. So you guys are capable of trading at any point in time. The markets are 24/5, meaning that they're open 5 days a week. And we'll get into more of that in just a second. So when you trade on MetaTrader 4, that's our platform to trade. So you can trade on a demo account and a live account. A demo account is a practice account where you're trading with fake money. It is not real money. Then you have a live account. What? And then a live account is where you're going to trade with real money. So how do we trade Forex? We trade through online exchanges called brokers. A broker you can use to trade on is owanda.com or forex.com. So the notes that you guys should have right now is what is Forex, the platform that we use MetaTrader for, and then brokers, owanda.com or forex.com. You guys can go look at that after we're done. And these are regulated brokers, meaning that they are basically watched over and looked by the SEC, and they have regulations in place that need to be met. So they're not some offshore broker that's unregulated that can run off with your money. And that's a really big thing that you guys need to look at is when you are trading, you do not want to use an unregulated broker. And if you want to know if a broker is regulated or not, simply type in, is the broker's name a regulated broker? And it will tell you yes or no on Google. So that's very important. Next slide. How much can you trade with? This is so cool because a lot of people think that there's this stigma of I need $1,000, $10,000 to start trading. And a lot of people, that's what you need with a lot of platforms. But with Forex, you can trade with as little as $100. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend trading with $100 because you're not going to be seeing a big ROI, but you can. The more money that you have in your trading account, the bigger your profits will be. So how old do you have to be to open an account? For all my youngins on here that are under 18 years old, you cannot open an account. But if you have a parent or a guardian, they can open the account for you. So you have to be 18 years of age or older to actually trade Forex and open up a brokerage account. But if you're younger than 18, that doesn't mean that you can't learn how to trade. That doesn't mean that you can't practice on a demo account. You just can't trade with real money at this point in time. Now, when can you trade Forex? So the Forex markets are open 24/5. They close every Friday at 2 p.m. PST and open up Sunday at 2 p.m. PST. This is literally why I hate the weekends. And if you guys start trading Forex, you're probably not going to like the weekends as well because we can't trade on the weekends unless you're trading cryptos. So these are some more notes that you guys can be taking. And with the brokers like Owanda and Forex.com, that's where like you would fund your account with $100. So hypothetically, let's say that you fund your account with $100 and you flip it to $1,000, you can withdraw that money at any point in time, right to your bank. You don't have to have it locked in there for a certain amount of time. Like, you guys can do whatever you want with your money. So a good strategy that you guys can do is, like, imagine you put $2,000 into your trading account, and your overall goal when it comes to trading is, I want to make $500 a month. You put in 2K. Once you hit $2,500, you withdraw $500 straight to your bank, and you use that $500 for bills, savings, investments, whatever you're going to use it for. More basics, the best pairs to trade. So when you get MetaTrader 4, you want to be looking at USD JPY or Euro USD. That is a euro versus the US dollar. Then we have USD JPY, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Then we have USD CAD, the US dollar versus the Canadian CAD. GBP USD, the Great British Pound versus US dollar. USD Chef, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc. NZD USD, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. These are all US based pairs. So these are USD, United States dollar based Forex pairs. Now, when you guys trade, there's certain times when the market is going to be fluctuating the most. The first time is the New York session. It's from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST. So I personally trade at the New York session. I start trading around 6:30 a.m. my time in California, and I'm trading for like 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Very, very simple. Then we have the London session that's from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. So maybe you're a night owl and you like to stay up. London session may be for you. Maybe you like to wake up early like me. I wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. New York session will be for you. I think this is, we have 2 more slides. Okay, so the types of trading. There's technical trading, which is looking at the trend, using support and resistance. Overall, what we're doing is we're looking at the charts, the candlesticks, and we use tradingview.com to analyze the markets. And we have fundamental trading. This is trading news. We use forexfactory.com to find Forex news. 2 notes right there to take down, forexfactory.com and then tradingview.com. And I use tradingview.com on my computer just so I can get a bigger perspective of the charts. Next steps to take. So this is the end of the live. These are the next steps that you guys can take. Download the mobile app, MetaTrader 4, and open up a demo account. Then you can either open up a demo account straight from the app, MetaTrader 4, or you can open one with the wanda.com or forex.com. Have some fun, mess around with the app, and also check out my YouTube channel, Colt Mostaf. This is where I have videos that I have posted from years ago, and I'm really, really active on YouTube. I'm posting like 2 videos a week. And if you guys want help, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm very, very active. Thank you guys for coming to day 1. I will see you guys tomorrow on day 2. Let's get it, guys. Talk soon.